Good morning, dear children. Come back to Economics second chapter, People as Resource. Today we are going to learn investment in human resource. Investment in human resource via education and medical care can give high rates of return in future. This investment on people is the same as investment in land and capital. For example, farmers investing on land. They purchase seeds, fertilizers, pesticides, etc., plow the land, sow the seeds, and at last, when the crops are harvested and sold in the market, they get returns from that. A child too with investment made on her education and health can yield a high return in the future in the form of higher earnings and greater contribution to society. Like in case of Sakal, his parents educated him, proper health care has been given to him in the early parts of his life. After completing his computer course, he got job in private firm and started earning a good salary. Educated parents are found to invest more heavily on the education of their child. This is because they have realized the importance of education for themselves. They are also conscious of proper nutrition and hygiene. They accordingly look after their children's needs for education at school and good health. A virtuous cycle is thus created in this case. So children, educated parents, they know the importance of the education. Likewise, they educate their children also, and also they take proper care of their health. In contrast, a vicious cycle may be created by disadvantaged parents who themselves uneducated and lacking in hygiene keep their children in similarly disadvantaged state. So, next, countries like Japan, they did not have any natural resource. These countries are developed, rich. They import the natural resource needed in their country. They have invested on people, especially in the field of education and health. These people have made efficient use of other resources like land and capital. Efficiency and technology evolved by the people have made the country rich and developed.